Okay, Fred, welcome. Yeah, and then this is going to be really informal. I just wanted to really get to know you. Now, when I met you a couple months ago, about 2, 3 months ago, you said you used to run river cruises. Is that correct?
Yeah, I sell river cruises.
Yeah, yeah,
I still do that.
yeah. How's that? Is that finally picking back up? It's still quite limited, or what?
It's sort of a roller coaster, up and
Yeah,
down.
I bet.
Every time we get a bad news on a new variant, that
Yeah,
just takes things in the opposite direction.
yeah. It freezes up again and all that. So I could imagine. I mean, a lot of the typical businesses have gone, going through some major struggles. So you started getting into this internet marketing thing, kind of trying to get to know it and all that when all this COVID thing happened. Is that correct?
Yeah, just a little bit before COVID.
Okay. You started seeing that and then and all. Um Now I know that you promote a lot of stuff, and let me ask you, what's been your experience in the last basically almost a couple of years of diving into the internet marketing and all that stuff.
Well, I'm sort of a neophyte and I'm trying to find my way, but I
Uh-huh.
know that lead programs are always something that's universal no matter what business you're in. You're going to need a lead program.
Right.
So I did Limitless Leads, which was actually not the Leads itself, but the one right below that, the $7 program that they have.
Right. Right.
I still get leads off that, and,
Right.
and and a lot of them upgrade to the $7, or they can stay free for the
Hmm.
$7. But when I saw your program, I couldn't believe that you were offering everything that you're offering for no cost. That's unheard of. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah. Well, I want to, I always believe in giving as much as I can and providing as much value for the money. You know, um, the way I look at it, there's for me as a company, there's enough money to be made when people are like what you do and something that's really valuable, and it doesn't have to be expensive. And so I've always believed in giving so much, and I figure, hey, if I'm giving so much for free, I think people will real recognize how much more I'm giving for just a low cost for premium
Right,
membership
exactly.
you
If you're
know
getting that for free, what do you get if you pay?
Exactly. And what I'm charging, I don't, I mean, heck, I changed our basic membership, and I don't know if you even know this. I changed our basic membership to $10 one time.
Oh, okay. No, I
Yeah, so
hadn't
it
noticed that.
gives people an opportunity to get $10, for $10 one time, and have access to even more, because now they actually have an autoresponder they can use, and they have like pre-written emails already done for them, and they can modify it. Capture pages they can modify, things of that nature. And then we've actually been updating, and I'm updating again, a sales funnel, so that they'll see the option of the $10, they'll see the option of $10, the premium membership, the pro membership, and then we have the upsell, downsell, all that kind of stuff. But it's getting better and better, in a sense of the flow that people are seeing, and I think that's one of the reasons why you're starting to see more and more conversion in your list too. And so, um that's what's, I think it's really helping. Now, what do you do for different sources of leads, and where you drive traffic to? I know you use the other program, that starts out with the $7 deal and all that, but I know you also use different traffic sources. What traffic sources do you use?
Well, I joined Hercules as
Uh-huh.
a lifetime member
Hmm.
years ago. And
Okay.
that was the best investment I made in traffic.
Yeah.
Hercules has been a really, really great source of leads for me
Yeah.
across the board for this program and for everything else that I'm running,
Yeah.
bar none.
Yeah.
You get the mail. When I first joined Hercules, they had a total of maybe 90,000 members.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're almost double that.
Yeah.
They're just a little under 200,000 members. And you can mail that every single day, once a day,
Mhm.
without opting in, without clicking on any links or anything else if you're an upgraded member.
Right.
That was worth the upgrade, the fee that I paid to upgrade on that. I've gained many, many, many times over.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, wouldn't you say taking advantage of like, especially on pre-launches or new programs, when you can take advantage of like one-time payment and you can become a forever member, basically, it's a great way to really take advantage of opportunities and sources like this. I mean, you got in, we offered the $3.99, one-time payment. And now you're at Founders, and we're offering that now at the $5.99, and it's going to be going up to $9.99. But you have it at $3.99, and you get all the benefits of that. As a matter of fact, you probably don't even know this. You already have a commission on a $5.99 purchase.
Oh, wow. I didn't
Yeah.
know it.
So I actually analyzed your business and looked at what happened. Oh my goodness, that's been our compensation plan is working really well the way it's structured. The conversion is starting to happen. So and I, because your view on your business is limited to just your front line and a couple of people down below it. So you don't really see everything that's going on down below because
Uh-huh.
we're just a pass up system, right? But all you've gotten a lot of commissions, not from your personal sales necessarily, but free members and maybe a couple of personnel that actually use the system. They got free members, but then they had people upgrade, and they weren't a premium member, so you got the commission. And
I
then
like that. I
yeah,
like
I mean, you
that.
literally, I don't know if you know this, but you actually have, and I had to double check with the tech. I said, is this right? Because I wanted to make sure Cristiano was getting a pass up if you were getting people that are personally,
Exactly.
but you got, but because none of them were actually your personal, all 5 of your Founders Pro came from down below somewhere.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that amazing?
When I first saw your system,
Yeah.
I said, this is really, really great. Even though I have to pass something up
Mhm.
as being a pro,
Yeah.
but the benefit coming back to me is tenfold compared to what I've got to get up in order to get that.
Right.
And I think the system really, really is super. And I like Christina. She's my sponsor, and I met her right off the bat,
Yeah.
and we hit it off. And I knew that this was the system that I was going to join. And when you offered a one-time payment,
Mhm.
that was me. I was going to take it.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, I know. So Hercules, but you also said something that is powerful. You gotta send, even though you're a lifetime member, you still have to send an email out to
You
that
have to
list.
send it. You have to
So
do
you
it
still
every
have to
day.
take
You log
action.
in and do it.
Correct. So you still
But
have
then
to
they
take
they
action and do
also
that.
offer, besides sending to the list, they also offer a $20 ad that takes in multiple submissions, and it gives you what they call their prime ad access. And their prime ads put you right in front of people all day long without them having to click anything. And
Mm.
I've run several prime ads. I've run them all the way from 100 people all the way up to 10,000 people
Oh, nice, nice. So that's why you got traffic coming from different
from
sources,
different
things of that
sources,
nature.
right?
Okay, okay. And also, um, I know that you also. How about that viral commission?
Viral commissions has
That's kind of
been
similar to
it,
Hercules, right?
it is, and I did a founders member at
Mm-hmm.
Viral Commissions. I'm a lifetime founders member, one time payment. I can mail twice a day on that one.
Okay, and I
And
think
then
it
now
says.
on that one, it's only 5,000 people in the morning, 5,000 people in the evening.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But it's growing, and so it's just another source of traffic for you and all that. So really what you saw is that the power of lead systems and traffic sources is really where you want to be at, because it's going to drive traffic no matter what, right?
And it's applicable to anyone who's online, no matter what they're selling. They
Hmm.
need leads, they need traffic.
Right.
So it makes no difference. I'm not competing with, if they're selling soap and
Hmm.
digital products and whatnot. I'm no threat to them.
Correct. You're always just a traffic or lead generation vendor, basically,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
tools that would help generate traffic, right? So no, that's awesome. So let me ask you this. Run me through your basic day on what you do online. Oh, first of all, before I go there, have you seen my couple of the banner ads I've put in the back office yet?
I have, yes.
Okay. Have you tried putting that on any of the ads? I want to make
I,
sure that, you know,
I have banners all over the internet.
okay.
Besides the traffic sources that I mail every day,
Hmm.
I also belong to, I don't know how many traffic exchanges and safe lists, and
Hmm.
each one of those gives me an opportunity to post banner ads.
Okay.
I have one source of banner ads that cost me 19.97 a month, and
Hmm.
you can post as many banner ads as many times a day as you want at no additional cost. It's still 19.95,
Oh,
and it's
nice.
not limited by the number of impressions, and I
Hmm.
post on there constantly.
Okay. Okay. So would you say, so I noticed here that you're basically you're members to all these different traffic sources and lead generation systems and strategies. And are you are you promoting now obviously when you have your finger in a lot of things, how are you promoting things? Do you promote a couple of different programs, different things, and you put banner ads about, you know, let's say you've got three different programs, let's say Limitless Lead System or this lead other program, or because it looks like you've got membership in traffic sources like Hercules and commission, viral
Viral
commissions.
commissions,
Okay.
a
Um,
number of others.
yeah, and you have any others? You said
I have a number of them.
okay. You have a number of them, and then you have one where you're able to post banner ads as many you want, and they get traffic to your banner ads and
Well,
stuff like
all of them except Hercules, I post banner ads in all of those.
that. Okay. Okay.
My viral commissions, I've got banner ads for the limited lead system in
Okay.
there. And
Okay.
the same thing on European safe lists, any of
Mhm.
my safe lists.
Okay. So would you say with your experience on taking advantage of those programs and stuff, would you say that it's been worth it for you, that it's bringing cash flow from everywhere for you, so you have multiple streams of income coming in?
I'd say so, definitely, because as long as you get leads in, whether they opt in or they don't opt in, at least they're seeing you. And the person that opts in and doesn't do anything, if the system follows up, and eventually they'll say, well, and you have the $10 one-time thing now. They
Hmm.
may try that, and they may decide that eventually they're going to do something, because I've joined programs and haven't done anything with it for months at a time, and then one day I'll get a follow-up email. I say, you know what, maybe I should take another look at this program. And I
Amen.
think that that's what's going to happen with the program that you have set up, and it's perfect because they always need the product.
Correct. Correct. So really, you're seeing the benefits that if you just drive traffic and you keep building a list, in your system, that ultimately, with all the follow-ups and the fact that you send out emails and things like that, sooner or later, somebody's going to join, upgrade, or whatnot, right? That's what you're
Exactly.
seeing, and that's what we're starting to see as a result. And obviously, also as our system improves, people notice it. And if you have a database of 100 or 500 or whatever, sooner or later, somebody in that group is going to go, well, you know what? I might as well take advantage of that. Oh, crap. They're going to take that $500 deal away.
Exactly.
And I saw
Yeah.
that happen, during Black Friday. I decided, you know what? I already raised the price up to $5.99. I'm going to do this $3.99 one more weekend and see what happens. And we had at least a dozen people join up at the founders because they don't want to pay $200 more.
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
Okay. Um, one real quick question, if you wouldn't mind, run me through your basic day on what it is that you do as a marketer, as an online marketer, and obviously you have multiple streams of income and all that. What is your basic kind of daily habit that you do when you work your business?
Well, I'm up early in the morning
Mm-hmm.
because I work during the day. So
Uh-huh.
when I decided that my goal online is to create a residual income of
Mm-hmm.
$15,000 a month, and my target date for doing that is July of 2022. So
Awesome.
in order to get that done, I have to carve a portion of my day out when I can actually devote it to doing online marketing. And that for me happens to be the wee hours of the morning, because during the day I'm working. If
Mm-hmm.
you'll notice, I'm not in any of your meetings at take
Right.
place at 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'm already in bed by that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get up real early. It's quiet. I'm not distracted by anything else.
Yeah.
Any people bother me, any phone calls, my wife, anything. And then I get online and I do all of my advertising at that time. Every time I get a lead from limited
Limitless.
limitless
Hmm.
lead system,
Hmm.
I have an email that I've already got saved, and I send that email to every recruit that I get, every single one of them. And I always include my telephone number because I'm accessible to them, even though I'm busy during the day. If you call me, I'll answer and I'll have to call you back, but I will answer.
Hmm.
So my day for internet marketing is from maybe 2 a.m. till maybe 6 a.m. in the morning. And
Awesome.
that's basically it. And that's my whole day. And then follow up anything that I see in the meantime
Hmm.
afterward.
Okay. Now, no, that's awesome because that's exactly what I do. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've got another business that I run during the day, on top of that. And so plus I'm also building it as an affiliate, because I want to show people, hey, you can do this, if you're busy or whatever. And I truly believe that the nice thing about early morning is that, like I said, it's quiet, you can focus and concentrate, and all that. Now, in terms of the activity that you do, when you're working your online business, so you probably do on a daily basis. You're probably sending out your emails because, like I said, you're on safe list and all that. So you got to send
Mhm.
out an email to promote whatever it is that you're promoting, right? And like with Hercules, because you send out an email, they have like 80, 90, over 100,000 people now on that list.
Mhm.
And I know that, it's not that 100,000 will look at it. All you need is a small portion to see it. And every
Exactly.
day they might be like 0.5% that see it. But if you don't do it every day, then you're not going to hit those people that are finally, because I know, I signed up with Viral Commission with you. I'll probably have you send me your link again because I never signed up for the lifetime, and all that. And I did the same thing with Hercules. And the key there is the fact that, when you send out, when you got to send out a daily email, and at the same time as you're building your personal list here too, you want to be able to send out something every day so that people know what you're up to. I like the fact that once in a while you even hit me and say, hey Henry, I think I see you do videos, check this out, right? I mean, hey, that's what marketing is about. You can't, and the thing about it is not, it's not like you're twisting my arm. Oh, Henry, you just got to use this video. Just, no, you just share it, because if I end up liking it, guess what? I'll sign up on
Right.
it.
Exactly.
On Hercules, I don't look at the emails all the time, but once in a while, I look at the subject. Oh, this is pretty intriguing, and then boom. So really comes down to daily habit of what needs to be done, which means you're generating leads, you're sending out emails, and you join these programs. And um I know that there's also, like, I've got sources like solo ads and stuff like that, and they're a lot more expensive, and it could create conversion. But then, it's a matter of balance. So if for lower cost, even though, would you say that even like Hercules for a low cost, because I know Hercules have different levels now, I mean, starting as low, I think, as like $10 or something like that,
Mhm.
but being able to send out emails and things like that, would you say even as at a low cost, I mean, you're still going to get traffic and you're still going to get results if you constantly send out your email.
Do it on a consistent basis.
That's right.
Exactly.
So that's been the key there, is that because of your consistency, I mean, you don't even know all these people that's just coming in, and you don't know about the people that's upgrading. They just happen,
They just
right?
happen.
I mean, every time I look at, like on my on the deal, I look at well, Fred got commissions again. But I did review your profile, and it's not it's hardly any of them are coming necessarily from you
From you,
directly.
right?
You know,
Exactly.
that's one
And
of the
you know
things.
what? That doesn't bother me. It's just,
Yeah,
just as long as they keep
exactly. You're
upgrading.
doing your work and it's going to happen. And actually, when I was building network marketing, that was the key that I really learned. And this is doing it the hard part. But when I built my business, I understood that it's not the person that I sponsor that it's going to make things happen. I have to look down in depth
There
for the
you
people that's
go.
going to make
Who
things
do
happen.
they know that they know that they know?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest team members when I built Amway to the top 1% came from like 5, 10, 10, 20 deep, because but I worked with them. The cool thing with Limitless Lead System is it reaches them for you. You don't have to personally go, oh, let me find this person down
Right.
here, right? The system is sending out emails, updates, and all that. Every time I send out, it sends out, and they can end up somewhere down below you that, I mean, it's really cool because even though right now, even though personally you actually only have 100 people plus about 110 people or whatever on the personal level, there's a lot of people down below that are been working it, and it could be just 5-10% or whatever, but there's enough people happening to where you're starting to see results of it. So bottom line is it sounds like bottom line is that you just do something to drive traffic every day.
That my job is to drive traffic and expose them to the system.
Yep.
And if they like the system, join in. And then if they're promoted, that's where the people are coming from.
Awesome. And then you send your own personal email as people come in. So you have
they come in.
You have even though we have a pre-written email for you, you took the time to create your own email, just as an introductory email that you send out to say, hey, here I am. If you need to get a hold of me, if you have a question, right? And you introduce yourself that way, right?
Yeah, and I always include my phone number because people are free to call me.
Yeah. And I think that creates I know a lot of people may not necessarily be as comfortable about phone calls and stuff, but the cool thing about it is that I know that one thing I like is I don't have to reach out personally and, hey, do to where, but I allow them to reach out to me, which means, I'm there for them, even as a customer service, right? Because then they know there's a person behind the website. It's not just some blank website, right?
That makes a big difference with any program.
Right.
With any program.
Right. Because then they know that there's support and there's and then at least there's somebody that can at least guide them or something to help them, So no, that's awesome. That's awesome, Fred. Let me ask you this and something that we're working on right now that you're starting to even see the fruit, we don't even have an actual business opportunity presentation. It's just shown as our approach is here's the lead system and all that. And we don't even send it out as here's a business opportunity. Here's a system to help you build a business. But would you say that you upgraded, would you say, well, two questions. Would you say you upgraded to the founders because of the opportunity behind it, or the access to more tools and training, and the fact that you don't have to pay monthly?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah, because I figured that number one, I'm going to need this as time goes on. It's going to be something that I need, and plus, it's building a list for me. And that's one thing I haven't had is a list, and now I'm beginning to get a list, and that's very important to be able. And I've got to learn how to cultivate this, but at least if you have it, you've got something that you can work with that's yours, not a safe list that you're mailing 5,000 strangers that don't know who you are.
Right.
So that was one thing. And then the other thing, it was a one-time payment. And my philosophy is if I can upgrade and pay one time, I'm going to avoid monthly payments because I want to stay in this for the long haul. And I know I can't afford 10, 12 monthly payments. That's going to add up to be too expensive for me in the long run. And you end up dropping out. Yeah. So if I'm going to do a monthly payment, I'm going to do one that's in a comfortable zone for me, $20, $30 a month, somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm not going to do a $89, $99, $97 a month. I don't do those.
Correct. Well, that's what
I'll wait until I can actually afford to pay one time as opposed to paying monthly.
And sometimes you don't even really need it, right? Sometimes they have this $97 monthly, but a lot of it is more fluff than anything. You end up only using a small portion of the system or the program, right? So would you say, though, that even though, and it makes sense that to have that because it saves money, but then at the same time, having the pass up membership and the fact that we're paying 50%, it only takes 3 sales and you're breaking even,
Exactly. That was
you
the other
know?
thing I looked at. I could break even with just a couple, 3 sales.
Yeah. Well, you're more than profited already.
Exactly. I
And you've
am.
got, and actually I looked at your monthly residual is going up every week, you know, and and the idea, and that's what I love, the fact that you said you want to get 15,000 a month residual. I believe we can see that happening within Limitless Lead System because of the pass up and how it works if you constantly just keep building it, and I look at the when you get the $200-300 commission as icing on a cake, where I got money for more traffic, or to put
Exactly.
aside, right? So um would you say though, if we were to we're creating an actually more of a business opportunity approach to the program and the funnel and all that, would you say that would be a pretty valuable offering also that people can have access to?
I would say that that would be tremendous,
Yeah.
especially with the way that you have it programmed in there now. And
Mhm.
that's an option that they can take another route and move to another level,
Correct.
which would really, really be good. And it's built right within the system because l- the system actually lets you promote your own programs anyway.
Right.
So why don't we, as a group, have a program that everyone else can promote and it's company wide?
Yeah.
That would be excellent.
Awesome. Yeah, that's in the plan. You guys, it's probably going to be rolled out January 1st. It's incredible. So we've been working on video. We're actually come January, our main videos are going to be all professionally done with with the right images and stuff. Right now, we've been testing different approaches and different like I'm just using PowerPoint and all that to see what language actually works, the copy and all that. But I truly believe when people come in, if they're looking for a business opportunity, or they're brand new, we want to offer them that program and the training specific to a brand new person,
That would be great.
or people that haven't made money. The reason people don't make money in online marketing is easily can get really confusing,
It
right?
can. It's
I
overwhelming
mean, it's
for a new person.
overwhelming. So we want to trim it down to where here's a program all done for you. Just focus on driving traffic to this. We do the rest of the work, but you got to do it consistently, right, Fred?
You do. You got to do it. And another thing that I do as far as traffic is people who email me offers, I thank them for their offer and I send them my link. I send
And
them
that's
my
called
link.
reverse marketing, my brother. That is true. Why not? They're offering you something and say, and I offered them something. I mean, I offered you stuff. You offered me a couple of stuff, and now they're going to be in my back end,
Yeah.
right? And it works. Okay, so bottom line, we're talking about, the results of this, and the reason you're starting to see results is because number one, you've been consistently you joined programs that allows you to get traffic. Okay,
No,
whether
right.
they're
Exactly.
cheap traffic or whatever, people are people, and you send out an email to that list every day. You send out an email introducing yourself every time you see people opt in, and you allow people to call you if need be, contact you if they need help. So it creates that personal touch, right?
Mhm.
It really comes down to the three things that I want people to learn and do on a daily basis: is drive traffic, build a relationship, right? And generate sales. And you
There
generate
you go.
sales because you promote, what you have to
Right.
offer, and sooner or later, it's not a big percentage, but as you build that list, that small percentage gets bigger and bigger also.
Right. It gets to be a lot of people
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
small percentage.
And then with your results, you're saying it's not necessarily just the people that you bring in, it's the people that bring in people that bring in people. I mean, I feel bad. I don't even know. Do you know Peter from the UK? There's a Peter, you don't know him,
I
right?
don't know him.
Well,
No.
he's passed 3 founders to you.
No. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter.
Because he was a pro, right? And he's working it. He's making pro, but he kept getting emails. I think last week he had 2 of them upgrade to founders, and
Peter,
he
I
wasn't. And
appreciate you,
finally, he
Peter.
upgraded founder, so he's the third one.
I appreciate you, Peter. I really do.
See the power of the system? You don't know
Yeah,
any of these guys, but you're just doing your work,
yeah.
right? And things will just happen. And yeah, I mean, and I've had conversation with them before. I said, you just passed up a $300 commission. And all that. He goes, yeah, I really got to get upgrade. Then he saw another one and goes, he probably said, crap, I better do this now.
Well, see, the thing about it is that'll be true for anybody, for
Yeah,
anyone else. All a person has to do, see the system, opt into the system, and work the system, and the system will work for you.
right.
And there's going to be people that will upgrade. You won't get those pesos, but there'll be enough that won't upgrade, and you'll still. When I say you, I'm talking about everyone.
Anybody.
Anyone who's in my downline right now,
Mhm.
work the system, work the system, work the system, and upgrade when you can. And the
Awesome.
system will work for you.
That's awesome. Well, Fred, this has been a really great conversation. I appreciate that. Would you mind if I put this in the back office for people to watch and hear?
That's fine with me.
Awesome. I appreciate it because I think people need to see proof also. Of
Yeah.
and they need to hear proof that things are working and all that. And I'll probably take a different clips of this conversation to add to our website just to let people know things will work if you just work it.
I'd
That's
be
really the
honored.
bottom line.
I'd be honored.
I mean, I can only do so much in creating an automation. I mean, I don't know how many videos I've created. I don't know how many pages I've created because I want to try and automate as much of it as possible. It's not perfect. A lot of it is screwed up, but you still got to drive traffic.
There
I
you
can't
go.
do that.
Well, I think the bottom line is you're doing and have done a wonderful job with this system. If it weren't for this system, you and I wouldn't be talking right now.
Exactly. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thank you so much. All right, Fred, I'm going to let you get with your day. And I really appreciate this. Is a really valuable conversation and looking forward to getting to know you more and getting to help you reach that goal. And
Thank you.
I'm going to keep an eye on you because I do want to help you reach that goal. My goal in 2022, just so you know, is for our group to be able to help 10,000 people at least at the pro membership and help them make money,
There you
and I'm
go.
looking forward to helping a whole group of people that's willing to work it, create that 6-figure income in the online marketing world for the first time,
Well, to all the members who are in my downline, and even if you aren't, feel free to reach out to me. I'm definitely available for you. And I believe that people helping people helps the world, and we can all work from home without worrying about a 9 to 5 job, and you can be at any level you want. $15,000 just happens to be my level of that I want, but
Mhm,
someone may want 25,000, someone may want 5. But
mhm.
whatever your level is, then that's what you deserve to be able to do, and you can do it through Limitless Lead System.
Awesome. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you big time, man. Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you.
your hard work. Keep going out there, and I can't wait till you hit that $15,000 a month. I'm flying over with my big sign and my big check and deliver it myself to you, man.
Okay, well, that's my goal.
And besides, you see, you're in Houston, Texas. I've got a niece actually. Oh, I think they're in Houston. Well, we
No
might have to go
kidding.
visit.
Okay, there you go. I'd love to meet you.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you
Okay,
soon. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Have a great
And you
day.
have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.